and she was telling me that when she was little, she somehow got a hold of a bottle of baby aspirin, and she fed the bottle of baby aspirin to her brother, and then when her mother discovered that she had done this, her mother got frantic, took them to the doctors, and the doctor pumped her brother's stomach, and even though Cheryl claims she did not eat any of the baby aspirin, she had to have her stomach pumped as well because because they didn't know for sure. And so as a result of the baby aspirin, because baby aspirin tastes pretty darn good. They're chewable, orange flavored. As I recall, Cheryl telling me the story about when she first met Miss Bird. Miss Bird was coming into her office for an interview. Cheryl was interviewing for a position. I don't remember where Cheryl was working. Don't remember what the position was. But Miss Bird drove up to the interview, to the office, in a limousine. And it was either black or white. I don't remember that either. But she gets out of the limousine and Cheryl's wondering, who in the hell is this woman getting out of a limousine coming in for an interview? She interviewed Miss Bird, hired her for the position, and then later found out that the limousine was actually owned by Ms. Bird's boyfriend at that time, who was a funeral home director, and he drove her to the interview in the limousine.
I always love all the stories about Cheryl and her family and her affection for her family and their idiosyncrasies. And one of the funniest stories that she told about her brother, Billy O'Brien, was a stint where he was staying with her when she lived in Ohio. And Cheryl had come home from work one evening and noticed that in the time that she was at work that all of the stop signs in the neighborhood had changed. And so it was during a presidential election season, and now all the stop signs read, "Stop Bush." Someone had put George Bush stickers on all of the stop signs. And when she got home and was asking Billy about his day, he was very proud of his accomplishments and explained that he had gone around the entire neighborhood and put up the Bush stickers on the stop signs. And at that, Cheryl requested that if he was going to do that, he do it in A, another neighborhood, and B, use somebody else's car other than hers.
Then that first visit together, it's really about me picking her up from the office. Well, kind of the funny pieces are, or me picking her up from the airport, and we're gonna drive to Augusta, Georgia. And on the way, I'm like, look, do you mind if I smoke? And she's all, no. And so I had all the windows rolled down, and I'm like, do you mind if I play some music? And I put on Amber, Lida-dee, Sexual. So that's like blaring, and I'm smoking, and she's just like, and so we're supposed to go to Augusta, Georgia, and we're driving. All of a sudden, she sees the sign. She's like, "Are we supposed to be going into South Carolina?" It's like one of her favorite stories. And I'm like, "You were supposed to be watching for the exit." And this is like my first interaction with. And she's like, "I don't know where we're going." And so.
I hear a lot of stories about Duke and Tina, and if you haven't met Duke and Tina are apparently these adorable little chihuahuas. And these two chihuahuas have just a wonderful life living with Cheryl and Miss Bird. They are spoiled and they are happy, and there's just a lot of love with these dogs. Apparently, Duke got himself skunked one day. And rather than leave him outside to deal with the pain and anguish of being skunked outside, somehow this dog got into the house. And you know how dogs do, right? If there's something on them they don't want, they roll. And so this dog rolled all over Cheryl's fine couch and rug. And I said, well, Cheryl, certainly that's it, right? I mean, he just went into the living room and then you got him out the house. Well, no, somehow he also ended up with all that skunky smell rolling and rolling and rolling in the bedroom too, all over the bed. So there has to be a lot of love for these dogs because, yeah, skunking the bed, there you go.